Hey guys, what's going on? Before we start with this video, can somebody please call the police? Because Blizzard has done mass shooting once again, and guess who they killed the mostly? Yep, you guessed correctly, the Enhancement Shaman. The new nerfs are coming with the next weekly reset, which they have put out like a few hours ago. So in today's video, I will go with the unplanned video and I will react to those changes and overall review of them for those of you who haven't heard of them yet. And the plan for today was to upload the solo shuffle video that I filmed yesterday, and after that I was going to present you that spec in the theory crafting video, but unfortunately that's not going to work because everything that was point of this video is pretty much getting nerfed, so I can just go back to the leaderboard and start discovering something new and better. So yeah, we will see. Anyway, let's jump into the changes. So here we are. As you can see, this has been posted 11 hours ago, so probably a lot of you haven't still seen it. So I will try to go as quick as I can through some other nerfs, and we'll stick of course to the main theme and the topic of this, which is Enhancement Shaman. So anyway, this says that Blizzard has announced many class tuning changes coming on the weekly reset, including buffs to Arms Warrior, Affliction Warlock, Unholy DK, Shadow Priest, Mages, and much more. So pretty much we have some for Druid, the DKs. If you're interested, you can pause the video and read them yourself, but I'm not really interested into that. The main thing that I wanted to see, to be honest, is the nerf for the Demon Hunters, which they didn't get. Some nerf for Demonology Warlock, which they didn't get. Rogues did get some slight nerf, but I believe that nothing will change in that, and many more. So this overall class tuning is kind of a stupid, because they touched on a lot of not important things, while some broken things are still running through the PvP world, which kind of sucks. But yeah, let's pray for the next reset for it to be changed. And yeah, by the way, if I didn't mention, these all changes from today's video are starting from the next reset. So anyway, keep on moving. Evokers got the disintegrate damage increased by 15%, marksmanship hunters damage reduced by 3%, which could be a little bit more for sure. Mage got some pretty decent buff, both fire and frost, and poor Windwalker monks got reduced damage by 3%, which I agree, like they had some really instant kill abilities, but the reason why I call them poor is because after playing a lot of solo shuffles, I can see them being similarly disabled in the defensive part, same as Enhancement Shaman. So every time we had a monk, we were focusing him and we were winning the most of the matches, which works for me, but it sucks for them, and I can really feel them, how they feel when everybody focuses you, you use your roll cooldowns and still get killed through that. Anyway, these are the priest buffs. Some that rogue slight nerfs pretty much across the all three specs. The all ability damage reduced by 3%, and here we are. First nerf for Enhancement Shaman says all ability damage is reduced by 3%. Now I don't support this at all, because overall our damage wasn't, or should I say isn't, that OP. It's just some specific spells who maybe could use a little bit nerf and everything will be fine. But nerfing overall 3%, it really is stupid, and I don't know what's the point. So anyway, some buff for Affliction Warlock, a little bit for Destruction, and the Arms Warrior. So now we are moving to the PvP section, where we have again some changes for the Druid. I can't really go through them because also I never played Druid in my life, so that would be kind of pointless. Some nerfs and a self-sustained healing for the Shadow Priest, which is kind of interesting, and I believe that they need some spell nerfs in terms of damage, because their damage is insane and not that much into self-sustain. But I guess Blizzard doesn't agree with me on the most of the stuff. Again, some of the spells and a little bit poisons got nerfed for the rogue. I really can't read all this for them, and here we are. on the Shaman section. So first of all, I want to mention this stupid boost that Blizzard has given us, which says healing stream toteming. Healing is increased by 15% in PvP combat. Like, who the hell cares about the healing stream totem heal? Come on, the only reason we were using it is so we can get the debuff from the other talent and actually increase our heals with healing surge, and just increasing the regular heal of healing stream totem is literally nothing, and in the most cases people get afraid when they see that totem and just destroy it, so this is pointless as hell. But I guess they had to sub in something, but it would be better if they didn't do anything like this. So anyway, the first main nerf is reduced damage of elemental blast by 15% in PvP combat. Now, some of you may say it was broken, and probably a lot of not Shaman players would say that, but it was actually fine damage. Like, yeah, as every class has some high damaging ability, and you know, I kinda feel like it's elemental blast with us, so without any crit or proc or anything like that, I've been managing to hit that for like 50-60k, which is pretty decent. When I would get a crit, it would be like 70 to 80k, which again isn't that frequently used and that often, and it was pretty decent, and now they nerfed it for 15%. Like, I don't really see a point there. But the next one is more insane, which is Primordial Wave, causes your next lightning bolt to hit all targets with a flame shock for 75% of normal damage for Enhancement Shaman only in PvP, and it was 150%. So they nerfed the Primordial Wave buff on a lightning bolt by a half, which is kinda insane. And yeah, I do understand where this is coming from, because I personally was managing to crit somebody for 200k or 170k and stuff like that, but to nerf it for it, but yeah, it was happening like once in, I don't know, 30 Primordial Waves, 20, I don't know, but to nerf that for a half is just pretty insane. And at this point I think that the Elementalist Enhancement Shaman could be pretty much dead, and that we should just focus, you know, more on a physical build with a touch of Elemental Blast and something like that. So yeah, that kind of makes me sad, because I really found some good, fun and interesting spec, and that was I was going to present you in the next theory craft video, but I guess I can delete that video now because of all these changes. It probably ain't gonna go work, so I guess I gotta go back to the board to start drawing again, and you know, to see what could be the next best possible spec. And the spec idea that I was having is pretty much this, so don't mind the left talent tree. I am pretty much experimenting with this, but the point is on the right. So I found myself in a lot of situations in solo shuffle, aka the 3 vs 3 arena, where I had for no reason spreaded my flame shocks across all people and some stupid pets and stuff like that, because of leveler spread the flame shock. So I wasn't actually managing to do nothing much with the Primordial Wave plus Lightning Bolt, so I actually decided to ditch the Lava Lash, to go back to my old Storm Strike build, you know, to take the abilities that focuses on my Maelstrom regeneration, but to get also Primordial Wave, Primal Maelstrom, you know, Elemental Spirits, and I even managed to take the deeply rooted elements. So this pack was working very well, which you're going to see in the next video, because it will be a solo shuffle. And yeah, it was supposed to be the today's video, but I kind of wanted to go through the nerfs first and then to, you know, showcase you everything else, so you will see how good this pack was. But yeah, anyway, I think I might have already some ideas after I, you know, untake these 3 and, you know, probably something else, we will see. Well, yeah, that's it pretty much, you know, for the video. Comment down below what is your opinion about this, and you know, how will Enhancement Shaman work. Now, a lot of you will probably get pissed, will probably want to reroll, but I'm not doing that. I'm staying true to Enhancement Shaman, and I will find some way to make us good, you know, one day. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you are not subscribed, if you wanna keep up with all touch with the news about the Enhancement Shaman with some good videos and even guide that is now once again postponed, because I really thought I had the best spec in my mind, but again after the nerf I just can't put that out there. I must discover something else. So yeah, the guide will come very soon. It must be before the new year. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one.